Okay, you need to have this paper today, and we're gonna do it together. So you need to get your name on the top, and you need to have it in front of you. We're gonna do it together, so pause the video. If you don't have this paper, go get it. Okay, and now you guys should be coming back with this paper. We're gonna do the whole paper together. So here's what's going to happen. Mrs. Pauline is going to tell you where to put your finger, okay? Your name should be on the top. Mrs. Pauline is going to say, get your pencil in one hand. Take your finger that is not a pencil and put it on the star. In the star box, I want you to write, without telling anybody out loud, I want you to write that number in the star box. And if you're at school, you're gonna cover up your answer. If you're at home, probably no one's gonna try to sneaky peeky see it. If you're at school, cover up your answer. Now, put your finger on the circle. On the circle. You're going to write this number on the circle, inside the circle box. If you don't want to do that, write that number in the circle box and then cover it up. If you don't know how to write it, you can skip it. That shows us what we need to work on. Put your finger on the heart. On the heart, you're gonna write in the heart box. This is the number you're going to write in the heart box. That's the number. Write that number in the heart box. If you don't know how to write that number, then you skip it. We're going to move to the lightning bolt. Put your finger on the lightning bolt. You're going to write this number. How many does that represent?
6.
However many that represents, you write your answer, guys. You write that number. You don't draw the picture, you write the number. We're only writing numbers in the boxes. Write a number. We're only writing numbers.
I'm not going to cover that whole thing.
Write a number for this. Okay, we're putting our finger on the arrow. Finger on the arrow. How many does that show? I hope you can look and know the number without counting them. I hope you can look and know the number without counting them. That's the number. You're writing the number in the arrow box. Put your finger on the rectangle. In the rectangle, what does this number show? Whatever that number shows, what does that number represent? 2 minus 1 equals how many? That's however many that represents. You're writing your answer in the rectangle box. If you don't know, then you skip it. If you're not sure, you can skip it. Triangle box, put your finger on the triangle. And we're doing, how many does this represent? Doesn't matter if I turn it this way or this way, it still shows the same amount. Whatever amount that is, we write it right here in the triangle box. However many that shows, write it in the triangle box. However many that shows, write it in the triangle. Move into the hexagon. Now look at the hexagon. This is a hexagon. Put your finger on the hexagon. I want you to show me this, whatever number that represents. 2 groups. You should know it. I shouldn't even have to leave it on there very long. And last, the diamond box. The diamond box. How many does that show? If you don't know, you can leave it blank if you don't know. Those are all different ways that we can show numbers.